rose to the heavens, stained by whispered deceit, a tapestry of falsehoods that wrap the earth in sleep. Unspoken truths were buried deep, their echoes almost gone. Forgotten wisdom swallowed by a world too proud to mourn. Yet in shadows a quiet soul heard heaven's ancient call, answers blooming on the wind behind crumbling temple walls. Upon the east gate's sacred line, he placed 12 stones by hand, bound by faith and purpose, for the healing of his land. In Yahusha's name, he lifted hope to skies above the pain. He called to Yahuwah, crying out for holy rain. Murmurs of the ages swirled in broken coded streams, old stories veiled in mystery, unraveling in dreams. But one man dared to listen when the world refused to hear. His prayer a beacon shining through the cloud of fear. By obedient footsteps, he followed in the sun's bright path, each step igniting courage in the darkness aftermath. Upon the east gate's sacred line, he placed 12 stones by hand, bound by faith and purpose, for the healing of his land. In Yahusha's name, he lifted hope to skies above the pain. He called to Yahuwah, crying out for gentle rain. He rose in quiet strength when the world was veiled in lies. Hearts awakened, hands uplifted, seeking truth that never dies. In the hush between the thunder, as despair began to fall, heaven answered when this faithful servant made the call. Now Yahuwah sends his angels for the one who stood alone, because an obedient son, devoted as his own, raised a song of calling with trust that never ends. The King sends his angels, the King, he sends his friends. The King sends his angels through rivers, storms, and sands. He hears the prayers of those who rise and bravely take a stand. The King sends his angels. 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 The King sends his angels.